Hello guys that stumble upon my channel. I'm diamsterr. You can call me Diam, Dia, whatever. I usually don't make videos, but it's the first one I made that I'm talking on, and I wanted to point on an issue with the game Honkai Star Rail. It's a big issue, I would say, that I would really like to be addressed, and you probably too. Uh, a bit about me. I'm a day one player. I've been playing this game since the beginning. I probably maybe missed one day. I didn't play beta, I did not have the beta access, so I only played the game itself. And I've been doing Abyss since the beginning too. I was trying out like to limit test my account as much as I can. I wasn't whaling, at least at the time. I did like one $100 pack once recently for Akron banner, but before that there wasn't much, like maybe one or two Velkins, or like monster cards. And I've been doing Abyss 36 stars, like 30 stars back then, since I had Blade, since the Blade came out. I knew that if I get Blade, I will get the full stars, and yeah, that was it. And after that, I was only getting the full stars. So it's just about my builds. I think my builds are pretty okay from the time I was playing, because I've been spending a lot of time on all of this. And after, especially after the current MOC, the current MOC, which is this one, with Adventure Boys in the second half, I've been thinking that maybe even this is not enough. Like you can see, like I have 163 speed on Pella, Akron with 50 to 30. I have E2 by the way, so I have additional crit rate from here. I have full sets, and I also have Bronya that I was specifically speed tuning at the time to have exactly speed with E2 in mind. So after the first E, it's always Akron first and then Bronya, so I can get additional turns. It a bit sucks because E2 kinda ruins the other rotation a bit at the start, but that's fine. And my issue is with relic system. Specifically, one item that you can only get once every 40 days or so. And it's about self-modernizing. I think that this item is really problematic. It's insanely problematic. Oh, this is basically an item that gives you an ability to craft a relic of your choice, or the main set of your choice. So like you can choose a relic. Sorry for my not fast computer. You can choose like any relic you want, and then you can choose a main set. And your subsets are still randomized. As I said, I'm a day one player. I was playing since the beginning. I've had pretty much every, like almost every, self-modernization I could get, except for like maybe the paid BPs, because I only had one BP, and it didn't have at the time self-modernization additionally. So it's at least like 9 self-modernizations, plus I also was getting the Simulator Universe ones. I recently got the when Icon came out, I recently got the Golden Gears last one for the difficulty 5. So that's like at least 4 from Simulator Universe. And there are also some that you get from the shop here. I think there was only like 3 available. From this shop you can get this one. This is like additionally free, so at least that was like 16 self-modernizations so far. And I've been looking forward to every one of them. And I've been disappointed by every single one of them. You can tell me that this is an useful item, and I would argue that it's only good if you're a beginner. If you're a beginner, you don't really have like you need to get the right main stat, while you also need to like level traces, level your characters levels, light cones and stuff. But at some point, while like when it's all leveled, you have to get the right main stats and also the substats, because if your substats are not good enough, you're just getting destroyed or obliterated, especially in the current, in the last MOC, in this one. And this is an issue because you only get this item mostly when you are already ahead, when you're already at the end game, you could say. And this item becomes irrelevant because you can just farm for like 4 days and get your energy recharge rope. Like, or maybe like a week if you're unlucky. Maybe it will take you like 1 day if you're lucky. Maybe it will take you 2 weeks. Yeah, that's like, that's RNG. But this one gives you once 40 days, it gives you one relic of your choice. You still get bad, and you can easily get bad stuff because I, since the beginning, I tried to use self-modern resin at least like maybe 6 times for crit damage or crit rate chests. It never got a second crit stat. I would say it even got none at all. It was always getting like 4 stats, and none of them were crits. I'm not even kidding. It was like that. Every single one of them. Most of them probably destroy, like all of them are destroyed because they don't have another crit stat. So like, why would they use it over something that they got later? I also used it for energy recharge ropes. Like, yeah, you will probably say that. Yeah, just use it for ear ropes or speed boots. I did use, and not a single energy recharge rope that I got had a single speed substat. Not a single one. And I crafted like 5 of them. Like, you can see this one, I think I got just from farming. And here I don't have a single one that have speed. Except for this one, but this is like just 2 speed too. At level 15 too. And I spent quite a bit of time farming those relics. I also crafted at least 2 boots. I think this one was one, and the other one was destroyed because it was horrible. This one, yeah, it's like okay, but I think I got better one for Blade. It was for when the Blade came out. This was for Blade, and I've been playing this game for like a year at this point, and I've got one relic that I could use from the system that's supposed to help me get what I want, or like what I need more like. And I think that devs should think about it and maybe change it, because at this point I'm not looking forward to another self-modernization, because I know for a fact that I will not get anything good of it. I did not get it 16 times or like maybe 18 times, however much I got from the also events. Maybe it's like over 20 at this point, but not a single one of it was good. Why would I wait in anticipation for 40 days just to be disappointed again? And this breaks my heart because I really want to get at least a single one. I was waiting for this one yesterday. Yesterday I got level 40, so I got this one. I tried to craft Relic for Acheron, and I was disappointed to the point I just leveled it out of spite. I can't even show you this. It's this one. It got all 4 stats. It did not even level defense. From the beginning, it was not 3 stats. It was 4 stats. It was just HP, defense, HP, defense. I was waiting 40 days. I was waiting until the new update. I was waiting until I get level 14 Battle Pass just to get this. And I was on the verge of actually leaving the game. Like, kinda. Not really. I probably would not, but like, the thing is, if I had a thought of me just leaving the game because the really grind is so bad, and the items that's supposed to help this really grind does not help at all and only makes it worse, I think there's a lot of people who probably left or will leave at some point because they just will feel frustrated enough of this system. And I see, especially recently, I see a lot of posts on like Reddit and stuff where people just say that relic system is so bad, and they say like worse than Genshin. I would say it's not really worse than Genshin, but it's about the same. The difference are not that big, and even it's in one way it's worse, in another way it's better, but it's still bad. It should be improved, because I spent a year with the systems that's supposed to help. It didn't help at all. So I hope you get my point, and I also want to say that I have even an idea, like maybe you have an idea, you can share in the comments, but my idea is to give this thing a buff. You either give more of them, so they're not so like you don't feel that they're so special that you are just getting burnout after using them and getting like bad relics. You either get more of them or you rework them. For example, you could just give it an ability to choose substats. And I understand that this game's main, how to say, end game is just farming relics to get them better, so like your builds are more finished and stuff. But if you give us ability to choose substats, it's not really gonna be that big of a deal, because you still will have to face the level in RNG on the relics. Because you have 4 stats that you want, but maybe you want some of them more. Most of the times it's like for DPSs you like more, you want more like crit damage, crit rate. Like for example for Akron, I want more crit rate in this one. I got not a lot. And you still need to level those. Even if I choose like speed, attack, and crit rate, crit damage, it still can go all in attack. For some, like in some situations, it can be like bad because I need more crit rate, so I crit reliably, or maybe crit damage because I have a lot of attack already. Maybe I need speed even, and it's still RNG. It's still gonna be RNG. So like you get an item once 40 days, it guarantees you have right substats, that will also have a chance to be really good piece for you. Like after that, you will still need to grind for 5 more pieces. Like even if you get first try, you get a good relic, you get it leveled into the stats you want, you are still gonna be facing an issue of getting 5 more relics like that. And you're gonna be waiting until 40 days. And in 40 days there are gonna be new characters that you need to get new builds for, maybe a new sets. And here comes my next maybe idea. Why? Like, not why. Maybe we can choose with self-modeling resin. We can choose main stat. Like we can change the main stat. For example, I got this piece. I wanted to give like I don't know, Bailu to have more HP. No, not a great idea. Let's no more like let's see. For example, here I want this to be speed boost because I want my account to have 134 speed. And why would it not be good idea for me to just use self-modeling resin and get attack main stat into the speed stat? So like, as long as you don't have it in substats, you can choose it in the main stat. So it's like it. I think it would be maybe a nice idea if you can just change your main stat. I was also thinking about changing maybe sets, but sets would be a bit too much because then you would have no point of farming new relics. You just save your resin, new relic set comes out, you just change the set and you're good to go. You don't even need to farm anything. But if you can change your maybe main stat, you still need to get a relic with the substats you want, and for them to level the substats you want 5 times. And after that, it's only 1 relic every 40 days. Maybe more than 1 relic every 40 days, because you get self-moderators from some big events or from similar to universe expansions. But either of those would help a lot and would not break the game's relic farming, because you still will have to farm more relics. New characters comes out, they need new builds, you need to farm new relics. It's not gonna be like a choice that just makes you like you just complete the relics completely. No, you will still have to farm, because you cannot guarantee that it will level like crit rate at all, or like that it goes into anything you want. So yeah, those are my thoughts. If you think that maybe I'm right, you can give a like to the video, maybe leave a comment and share your thoughts of like what you think about the relic system, or like what you want from a relic system. But I think that self-modernization is just a problem at this point, and it's just not helping at all. Or maybe it's helping, but like only for the people who just started the game. But then if you just started the game, you are not getting a lot of those. Like you're not getting value out of those because you just get you get one, okay, and then by the time you get the second one, you're already set to go. You already have like some decent relics. So, like you only need like better substats. The choosing the main stat will probably not help because you probably will not get the good relic. I understand that maybe you will think I'm salty, and I am salty, but I'm also coming from the I think it's pretty much a constructive criticism. Like the system has a problem, and I gave you maybe solution. I'm not saying that devs should 100% do this, but I would like for this to be implemented, and I would like to see if anyone thinks the same. And yeah, thank you everyone for watch this. Share your thoughts in the commentary, and maybe a subscribe. I don't know if I'll do more videos. I think I have some ideas, but I don't know if I'll ever get them onto the video. Also, sorry for the stuttering and all, because it's my first video and I also didn't do like a script or anything, so it's just my thoughts right now, like from overall. And yeah, thank you everyone, goodbye.